Vienna is famous for waltzes and imperial beauty, but some of its most beautiful buildings hide stories of fire, madness, and death.
And today we will talk about one of those cursed houses of the Austrian capital, the Ringtheater, the night Vienna could never forget. It was evening of the 8th of December 1881. Vienna was preparing for a normal night at the theatre. The Ringtheater stood proudly on Schottenring, one of the grand streets of the imperial capital. It was a popular theatre where people came to enjoy opera and entertainment. That night, the audience gathered to watch Jacques Offenbach's The Tales of Hoffmann. Nobody knew that many of them would never leave. Shortly before the performance, a technical problem occurred behind the stage. The theatre was still using gas lighting, and escaping gas ignited. Flames quickly reached the decorations and curtains. The fire spread with terrifying speed. The greatest tragedy was not only the fire itself, it was the design of the building. The emergency systems failed. Some exits created terrible bottlenecks, and panic spread through the audience. Hundreds of people died. The official number of victims was over 380, though some estimates were even higher. After the catastrophe, Vienna changed forever. New fire regulations were introduced, including stricter safety rules for theaters and public buildings. The tragedy influenced the future of emergency planning across Europe. But the story of Ringtheater did not end with the fire. The ruins were demolished, and Emperor Franz Joseph financed a new building on the site, called the Zundhaus, the House of Atonement. The idea was that the income from the building would support charitable causes. But the problem was nobody wanted to live there. People couldn't forget the tragedy, and nobody wanted to live in this cursed house, how it was later called. Ironically, this new building was also later destroyed, and also with the fire during the Second World War. And today, the site is occupied by police building, and a memorial plaque reminds visitors of the tragedy. Many Viennese still say that this place carries a heavy atmosphere, not because of costs, but because so many lives ended there in one terrible evening. And next time we'll talk about the beautiful hospital with a dark secret. And if you don't want to miss the story, you know what to do.